everybody here has got I'm sure that you've got somebody in your life that uses Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, right? I'm sure everybody knows somebody that does that. But here in the last probably 2 years or so, we've moved into that. So that's your streaming services, right? So all of that you can get here now, right? So all of those applications can now come straight to your TV where you didn't have a few years back. You can get them all there. But the separator here, obviously, is generations. Generation 1, 2, 3. And I don't have enough room to put Snapchat in there. Right? So it's just a generation thing, kind of like whenever we're, putting new rig packages together and we're building different things. It's a different group of people for each one of these. But you can attract business through each one of those applications if you use proper communities. But I wanted to focus on this electronic communication part because I think if you read the whole thing, you get kind of lost in that. So we'll focus just on the electronic communication. And if you think back to whenever, your youngest days, there's been electronic communication, for most of the part. Whether it was radio, whether it was some type of telephone, whether it was a walkie-talkie, something, or some kind of electronic communication. And what electronic communication does is it allows you to be able to connect with a person without physically being there. How do you get your message out there? How do you get your product? How do you get that out of the market where people can see it? Is there a market for it? Are people interested in it? How do you do that without paying people like Nielsen thousands and thousands of dollars a year to go test the market for you, right? So pick up the phone, you stuff envelopes, you look for that old phone book back in the day that we used to have. I don't know how many people still have one. I think I still have one, but I think it's still in the driveway actually. You still have to use a phone, but it's right in your pocket. It's the most powerful device in the world right now. And then it came along this guy. 1991. Very long life, right? So that was a game changer for the entire world. It basically told the entire world that the internet was here and it was going to stay. Or what's the percentage of people in 1991 do you think had access to the internet? Less than 20. So that would be the population of New York State and Texas. 50 million people in 1991 had access to it. That's not a whole lot. So now we're going to jump from 91 to now. So we're going to bypass all of the very strange devices that you used to get, all of the Nokias and the phones with the antenna 17 foot long. We're going to jump past through all of that. Here are the major players that we got out there right now, right? And major players, of course, we just kind of mentioned 3 earlier, but we'll run through a few stats right here. This is the giant Facebook. 500 million users. So, and we're just talking about different networks here, so we're not running through the largest down to the smallest because we'd be here till midnight and I would have to have a few more drinks. But it can be commonly mistaken for someone to go look for a job when it's actually the business-to-business client network. So, Instagram. One of my favorites, actually. I like Instagram because it gives a bit more creativity. 1 billion users. How do you sell a product with a photo? So you commonly have to take photos. You hire people to take photos of your products. 25 million businesses registered on the platform. So you have to ask yourself the question, why my business is not on Instagram. 71% of the U.S. businesses have an account. That's a big number. You got Twitter. No one knows who Twitter is, right? No one knows the president of Twitter. 2 billion users. Your thought leaders live here. What person you think has the most Twitter followers? Katy Perry.
Sorry.
Katy Perry with 107 million. So, music artist. And we use more for customer support. YouTube, 1.5 billion users. How many hours of YouTube content is watched every day? 1 billion.
Hours, 45 minutes a person.
Wow. 1 billion. That's amazing. It's amazing. What do they actually do? You know, what are your people in the office actually doing? Then you got WhatsApp, which is also owned by Facebook. It's in the bucket with Instagram. It is a messaging application, which they're actually moving, putting some new things in with it to kind of make it more user-friendly with some of the other generation of people, as well as there's more users in the Eastern Hemisphere than there is in the Western Hemisphere. 1.5 billion users. Which country do you think that has the most WhatsApp accounts? 200 million. Then you got Tumblr, right? But it's the largest microblogging platform. Weirdest thing on Tumblr? Anybody? Ugly Renaissance babies. So there's, yeah. So okay. So
what is a Renaissance baby?
So if you go to some of these paintings with these babies in some of these paintings, so there's a whole blog on someone taking photos of these ugly babies in these paintings and talking about these babies throughout these blogs. Right? So it's actually quite comical. So yeah, ugly Renaissance babies. Snapchat, 300 million users. Total numbers of daily views you think is happening on Snapchat?
100 million times 100.
I like those numbers you're throwing out there. 10 billion. And you got Pinterest. 250 million users. I'm sure everybody here is familiar with Pinterest. It drives 33% more traffic than which other platform? People with money is on this platform, right? Facebook. Then you got me. This is selfless plug here. Right? 2050 users. But we are the largest oil and gas community on iOS and Android. How many total clicks for 2018 do you think the little application got there?
80,000.
No. But good darn though. A billion? Man, I wished. Room was getting a little chilly with the million. 269,000. The beauty of it is that's not paid advertising that drove that. That's interest that drove that. How much time do you think Americans spent watching, reading, listening, or simply interacting in any kind of media on social?
These phones are telling you now.
2 hours per day?
6 or 7.
Per day.
Per 8 hours.
Per
7.
6.
8. Couple hours.
11.